Scion is a good one to rely on.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, they're going the Cassiopeia with the poisons. Because the Twin Fangs, obviously, off your own poison, you can proc it. But you can also proc it off your teammates' poison. So with the Teemo and the Twitch, an island. An island, they're just doing their own thing.
Even when there's shenanigans everywhere else on the map. Actually, no, there are some shenanigans up top as well, because Paze has already moved in for an early gank. It's first blood. Paze.
For sure.
I mean, if there's any champion to just be sweeping up early kills, it's a Kayle. Carrier burning and taken down already. Reckless with the first kill. He's stuck up at the tower, but he's not tanking, so he'll walk away. Paze is back in the top lane again as Baus looks for Doran. But the True Silver is going to come on through. And Baus goes down for a second time in 3 minutes, as in the meantime, Faker has found Reckless, and Velia low is Owner, flashing forwards, but doesn't get the Glare Lance. The auto should finish the job, though, and the poison ticks off.
Owner finding the solo kill in the mid lane, and then we're just getting chaos everywhere. You know, Paze is just
sneaky, sneaky! Crowny slides into the mid lane, but Paze is here. The dot taking onto Owner, but it's not enough! Paze saves the day in the mid lane.
Paze with some excellent jungle play of just walking into lanes and auto-attacking for Nemesis.
On a bit of a signature pick of his as well, this Jhin coming back, something we've seen time and time again, is Nemesis. Looking for Owner. Velia gets the Twin Fangs, the poison stacking like you said, and Nemesis grabs the kill onto the Lulu from the mid lane.
I think he might end up going towards the... Hold that thought, they are going for a dive.
We'll talk about builds later as the stun against the wall. Crowny down, Reckless looking for Faker, but he gets away. Carrier also gets away. Oh, Paze also walking away as Reckless. 1 HP and a dream! And that dream becomes... What more is there to say? Oh, Faker in the mid lane. Stun comes through onto Crowny and the flick back as well. Beautifully done by Faker. And they found Grubs. This Teemo jungle looking pretty good, honestly, so far. Velia getting chased down by Paze, grounding. Gonna keep Nemesis alive as he flashes over the wall, but that will be one group taken by T1. So not so many ganks towards this mid lane.
Yeah.
As a jungler, that's gotta feel bad. You finally get to play a lane for a little bit, and the jungler just sits in your lane the whole time. Oh, Baus, 1 HP, will fall down. That's one to Faker. Doran is scaling up nicely here. A little bit of gold lead on the Kayle as Nemesis has been caught out. Carrier slides into the action as well, and Paze grabs another.
That's the thing, against 280 carries, you can only blind one of them. Good setup there. Paze landing the stun to allow Carrier to come in. Some of that bot lane synergy.
Oh, Crowny's been found. Paze has got him already. Crowny forced to flash very early on, but Carrier now stepped too far forwards. Reckless getting that damage down. Paze turning around onto Reckless though. He's in a 2v1 in the end and he'll fall. Paze barely surviving, but survive he does as Owner finds another one. And Faker is hunting Crowny. Crowny looking for a rat run on the Los Ratones, but Owner finds him and puts out a trap. Baus now getting flashed on by Doran as it's action across the entire map, but the Q is enough to scare Doran away.
Close one there. You hit
Paze is loving it. I mean, marksman on both sides of the jungle here as Nemesis getting chased down by Faker, who so far, his pike has been looking decent, but it's another wide Q as Owner keeps himself alive with the wild growth, and Paze who's trying to get this damage out. Velia though still surviving, and Paze forced to go in on the plate to dodge the poison, and it doesn't matter! He finds both of them! Paze...
He knows what to do when the game's in a bit of a dire state.
Oh, knock up onto Doran. He just used his flash earlier, taken down. Baus with a beautiful bait, finds the knockup. It's like 4 levels. You can sign up for some ganks. Paze now taking a bit of damage from Nemesis, who's pulled back in, stunned against the wall, and finished off by Faker. Crowny can't quite finish the job as amazing as he can. The poison comes on through as he tries to get into stealth, but Faker finds enough.
Baus looking.
Gets slowed. Finds a bit of damage from the ultimate, but not quite the knockup. Good little combo from him, knocked up by Owner. And he'll be happy with that ultimate force from the Lulu. And that's his cull procced already as well. Very fast, considering that was on recall that he grabbed it as well. Baus finishing the job very
a little bit low in the health department.
Yeah, slowed up. Owner, he's been baited in because Crowny's still here. Crowny has spent the last 5 minutes top lane, and he is just sweeping up the kills.
It's all a bait, and I feel like Duo has just been doing so much at the moment. The Scion just... Again!
Oh no! Again, another one falls for it. Pays though has some damage, and he's looking to turn around. Another Crowny. It doesn't work out. Bounce Spicer this time. Velia now in a 2v1 as Faker looks to hook him under the tower. Beautifully done. Another kill for Faker as now Nemesis being chased through the jungle. Faker is quietly getting well. 6-1 and 2 on the pike with a Gromp to boot. Suddenly a TP from Velia. Doran. I mean, Faker was around. Faker is not coming to help Doran. Doran down. Twin bang from Velia as Owner tried to help out his top laner and instead gets poisoned and burned. And now firing from the other side of the map is Reckless, but he can't quite finish the job. Faker behind enemy lines here. The health bars are low. That's one for Faker. Can't quite finish the second, but Velia gets the stun and turns it straight back onto Pays. T1 flee under their tower.
Faker tries to find the play, does get one, but isn't able to translate into more Baus.
Baus is just looking for them all by himself. Double as Reckless dives underneath the tower. The W! Sniper! Too many times.
You just have to assume every single brush. Baus is in there. Now Faker.
Looks for Velia, dodges the poison. Very nicely done. He just has to survive, but Velia!
Oh, he lives!
Oh my lord, Velia! The sustain on the Cassiopeia!
Game, but still have to respect there are some Fed members on the other side. Pays is looking.
Velia knocked back. Pays sort of 2v1 here, but Owner and Carrier are moving on, and it means Nemesis is caught out instead. Reckless getting chased down by Faker, and Doran's there to finish the job. 2 for T1 as in comes Baus! The ultimate onto Faker, though, keeps him alive. Nicely done by Doran at the nick of time there. Wild Growth maybe coming through as well. Now Velia.
Oh, might be in trouble if they're closing on him.
He's trying to threaten Pays now, getting onto Baus as well. Flashes to finish the job as Crowny looks to answer. The dot should tick enough. Faker trying to protect his jungler, can't quite do the job. And this is just tooth and nail. Every second is pure carnage. Carrier gets caught by the poison. Twin Bangs finish the job as Crowny gets one. Velia looking to get the damage in, but he's outranged by Owner.
Oh!
Twin Bangs to the face and Faker down again. Velia somehow surviving as Crowny gets another LR. Down. The damage too good, the sustain too good. And now headed towards some spikes as well as Rod of Ages is stacking.
And especially like a lot of the composition of T1, it's so auto-attack based, right? You need to close in, there's the blind, which is a lot of threat in the Teemo, but also if you're in auto range of Cassiopeia, there's a threat of the ult, there's the Twin Fangs DPS, which is such a problem. T1 now looking for this Cassiopeia though on the top side.
Faker already getting absolutely chunked there, Velia pulled in and finished off Pays. Grabbing that kill as Crowny has been found as well, stunned against the wall. Pays does so much damage at this point, but not enough. Crowny out DPSs him and sneaks away after everything.
And you know, he just finished the Rabadons, I believe, in the last back, so just got enough damage to be able to burst him there.
But T1, at the same time, while all of this has been going on, they're just taking towers. At this point, we are just seeing T1 now start to push towards victory.
You will say they're taking towers. Baus did just take a tower in the bottom side of the map, so he is answering back.
It's literally just 400 gold between our two teams. The closest game of the day by a bit of a margin, I'd say. 19 minutes on the clock. And you know both teams want to finish on a win today. Los Ratones trying to collapse on towards T1, but Baus found in the jungle. Faker is here as well. The ultimate a little wide, but he's still alive. Gets the knock up onto Owner, still surviving somehow. And now zombie mode to finish the job. The knock up from Owner. And the slow from the Glitter Lance as Carrier goes forward into 3 people. I don't think he realized how many were there. Velia down though as Pays arrives on the scene. Nemesis, next target for the Vayne jungle is Crowny the Drake. This is literally only the second Drake of the game at 20 minutes on the clock.
There are objectives in this game? It's been very kill focused.
It's true. Remember, Velia is going to be an absolute cannon with all the poison from his team, but Carrier diving into the action with the ult from the KL as well, but he's down once again. Oh, it's disaster for T1 as Doran doesn't have his ultimate available. But Atakan finishes the job. Atakan now down. Los Ratones grabbing the Atakan, grabbing the kills, looking for Owner as well as Reckless. Going to try and finish the job. Curtain call comes through. And Reckless finishes it off.
And considering the lead that T1 had earlier in this game, Los Ratones in full control now. Pick up the Dragon, pick up the Atakan. Not quite a clean sweep in the fight, and they will lose another. Ult from Baus catches Pays on the Vayne as well. And with your carry's gone, you're in big trouble now, though. Carrier goes in, nearly kills Crowny.
Carrier taken down, Baus finds another, looking for the Q. Owner sidesteps it, but he's walked into Reckless instead. That's a lot of damage at this point in the game. The curtain call again, it got Owner last time. Looking for Faker, Owner dodging. Reckless, I don't think had vision of Owner there at that point, so walks away. Faker, what? They do it! Baus does it again! Finding his mark, Pays now chased away by the rest of them as Los Ratones, they're doing it again!
You know what? He just bought another year of rent in Faker's mind.
I don't know.
You know what? It was funny the second time.
Pays is turning, Delia looking for Owner now, that's one onto Pays. Owner being chased away in the jungle, the Twin Fangs doing so much work at this point. Baus charging forwards, the knock-up onto Doran, and the knock-up onto Doran again. Crowny finishes the job as the stun comes through onto Pays. Faker trying to help his jungler, but there's just nothing he can do. It's Carrier, not Pays, but it doesn't really matter which AD carry it is. Los Ratones are all over it, and they might just finish the game.
Gonna push down in the base. Faker, the last player standing to try and defend against 5. Not sure he can do it. Even the god himself is gonna struggle here.
Los Ratones are on the cusp, and they decide to play it safe.
Or maybe...
Still had a long while on the death timers, to be honest. I think they just want a bit more gameplay.
They want to play a little bit longer, you know. There's only been...
Oh no! Faker's got the root come through. He's gone. Another kill onto Faker. At this point, he's just counting them up. Owner. Oh my god! What is that damage? Baus is just having a field day. 9, 5, and 10. That's way too positive of a scoreline. Absolutely obliterated as Baus looks for more.
Wait,
that's 4.
Give him
Pays
the penta.
trying to escape. Baus timing out. No penta, but it's an ace for Los Ratones.
Oh, that's sad. I thought he was gonna get it.
It felt like it.
Little bit of disrespect there from Pays, but now Faker. Oh,
Nemesis with the sidestep and the Faker remote from Reckless as well. 2 Nexus towers down and inhib in the mid lane, but Los Ratones, they're not done. They know you're all here today for entertainment. Is this not entertainment?
75 kills. I think they want to go to 100.
At least. Owner forced away. Belia looking for more. Owner can't really back away onto the poison, but he's got reinforcements, and there we go. Doran saves the day, but Doran going down himself. Belia is a scary snake.
T1 punch down for him. Carrier.
He's not even backing away.
Oh, Baus in the wings.
He's going in. Here comes Baus looking for Pays. Baus, big damage, but no pull down his Q. Knocked into zombie mode. Won't be able to find anything this time. T1 playing well, but stunned against the wall as Pays. They're finished off as the curtain call comes through. Doran sidestepping and will get out of the cone. Reckless can't quite find the value, but the mushrooms can. As Nemesis grabs that one, Reckless is godlike as he takes down Carrier. Los Ratones playing with their food at this point as Owner goes down. The orbital strike, 900 gold. As I'm not even sure whose redemption that was, to be honest, at this point, but Velia falls.
And they're just trying to look for Faker on the base, on the fountain.
The minions have done it. Los Ratones repeat history.